Alright, in today's video, we are going to perform a installation of Db2 version 11.5.9 on Ubuntu Linux 20.04. So the platform we are choosing is WSL2. It really doesn't matter what platform. It can be a VM on-premise, at home, lab, or whatever, or AWS, Azure, cloud environment. So for this demo, I just choose WSL2 because it's really simple to spin a virtual machine quick. Okay. So let's go to Google. So at Google, if we do a search called Db2 system requirement, we noticed a starting Db2 11.5.9. So this is the recent one, 11.5.9, and let's take a look at either the advanced edition or standard edition for Linux. So you will see IBM starting to support Red Hat Linux 9, and I think I had it installed on the Oracle Linux 9. So 9.2 version 9.2 and above, and all the SUSE, and now it is the Ubuntu. So it supports Ubuntu 16, 18, 20, and 22, this one. So let's give it a try to see how this 11.5.9 the installation on the Ubuntu Linux, okay, 2004. That is the first time to support this on the Ubuntu Linux, okay, version 2004. All right, this is our topic. So let's start it. So it's relatively simple because I already had some videos on the Db2 install. So this is going to be a quick install, okay? So this is the install image I've downloaded from IBM FixPack Central. So that is the most recent one. It is the developer edition. So I downloaded on my workstation or laptop. So now we're gonna do from scratch. So we're gonna cut a VM and do the prerequisite charge and so on and so forth. Okay. So currently I have some WSL2 installed. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead to install a new one. So I don't have Ubuntu 22.04, so I'm going to just start from the scratch, okay? So at Microsoft website, so they have Ubuntu-22.04. So we're going to just install quick, okay? WSL minus install. Then this version, because previously I installed this installation going to be super quick, okay? So it says, okay, so installed, okay? So let's go into this Ubuntu server, okay? So db WSL minus D, okay? So now we are in the versions 22.04.3 RTS, okay? So now let's do the start the install, okay? We already showed this is the install image, so let's do a quick tar untar this this image, okay? Special. So this is the so everything's gonna like untard into the server underscore DEC directory. After it's untard, we're gonna do a prerequisite check. So previously I have 11.5.7 installed on Ubuntu. So and we will do similar to install the Linux package and so satisfy this pre-check. As we previously noticed, there's like some 32 package, so theoretically we really don't need it, but just to want to make everything look clean. So instead of we seeing those warning message, okay? So I think it's almost there. So then once this complete, we're going to cd to that directory. Okay, so it's complete. I'm going to cd to the server DEC directory. So you can see it. So we're going to run this one. Okay, so db2 prerequisite check. So -l, that is latest. -I, we will not install for the pure scale. So just for the standard standalone. So you see when we do this, we see like 3 packages is needed to be fixed. Okay, missing, not from this Ubuntu distribution. So for this one, let me just do a apt, okay, install. So what we're going to do is going to do the 32-bit, so it's going to lib32, then followed by the std++6, okay, so that is basically we're going to install this one. So accept, okay. So let's see what that means. It says something not found. Let's do a apt update, okay? So we're gonna do apt update, and to see will this resolve this issue, okay? So let's try one more time. Okay, look like this gonna resolve this issue. So okay, so now let's recheck. So we're gonna get 2 warnings. So we fix one of them. So now that we're gonna install this libaio, okay, apt install libaio1, okay. So it's successful. It's very quick. Now we just have the last one, okay. So the last one, it is this one. In previous video, we know it's going to be apt install. So it's going to be libpam 0g and colon i386. So when we try this one, it says can't find it. So because previous video it is we did for Ubuntu 2004. So this is 22 for there must be some changed, thing changed. We can't find this 32 package. So what we can do is I did some internet search. It's going to be we're gonna use dpkg to add the architect for i386, okay, add architecture, okay, I386. So let's add this. Something mistyped. Let me see. dpkg add architecture, maybe double. Let me see if it's double. Yes, I'm missing a dash. Okay. So after adding this text, so let's try one more time. So let's see if we can find this package. So it says still not finding the package. So what we can do is we're gonna try to do the apt-get update one more time. Just update. It says did some update. Okay, so now let's try one more time. Now they find it. Okay, so now we install this the PAM. So if we review the process we just did, if people curious, as we run two commands. One is the dpkg add architecture. After that, we do update and then install this package. Okay, previously in the version 2004, when we did like a few months back, we don't have to do the apt update. Okay, so now it is everything should be no warnings, so it should satisfy. Okay, so everything's satisfied. It's no warning, right? So if you want to see, I want to see use version 11.5.9.0. So you this is the like let's see. Let's see. Recheck L minus V, check prerequisite for the specific. Let me remove the 0 to see what's going on. Minus L, latest, oh no, this one. So it's going to be minus V. Let's check this version, minus I. So this is everything. This is the check this specific version. So you can see the validated kernel, Linux distro, whatever the packages is required, and you can see all the prerequisite check met. Okay, so but typically if we use this one, we don't see anything that is it is good as well. All right, so the pre-check is finished. So now we're gonna do the install. The install is very simple. I'm going to use the install. Okay. As usual, we're gonna skip pacemaker. We also skip tsam. Those cluster software because Db2 doesn't support cluster like HA for on the Ubuntu, so we just don't need those cluster software tsam. And then we're gonna do a product, so we're gonna install server. We're gonna accept the license. This should be good enough. Okay, so we're gonna return. No, let me see. db2 invalid tsam pcm key. db2 install -f -tsam pcm key server. Let me see. Let's see, somewhere mistyped. Okay, invalid argument. db2 install. Let me just remove this, see what is going on. Let me use help. It's I think I mistyped something. Okay. So db install -h. So let's take a look. Oh, no tsamp. Okay. So let me Control C with this guy. So it's going to be F no tsamp. Okay. And also no pacemaker, no tsamp. And then go this. So then we'll ask if you want to use the default location for the install. So we just tick yes. We can also specify a different location, or take the default location. So once it's started, it takes like a few minutes to finish the install. So I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, it is finished. So let's do a db2 ls to see what is being installed. So you see it is installed in this default location, and the db2 level, it is 11.590. Okay. All right, so next, let's just do some quick, make sure we can create an instance and create a database we can connect. Okay, so let's take a few more minutes to finish this. So I'm going to create a user for this user to be the instance owner. So it's going to be add user and the username, the password. So just give it a password. Inst1. I just take the default. Okay, so the user is created. Standard user db2 inst1. Okay. So now we are going to create the instance. The create instance is going to be IBM location, OPT IBM, db2 version, and instance, right? And then db2i crt -u, that is the fence user. So we just reuse the same user, okay? Theoretically, depends on your environment, you might choose a different fence user, but in this demo, we just use the same user. And the instance creation should be fairly quick, okay? So like db2 instance, similar like Oracle instance, it's basic. When you start, it's going to allocate some memory, process this, those things. SQL Server, similar. All right, so the instance, it's created. Let's switch the user. So I'm going to switch to the db2 instance owner. So I'm in that. So if you do a db2 level, you can see the similar information, 11.590, right? And if you do a db2 you can check the license. It is db2 Community Edition. All right, so now we are ready to create the database. So before we do that, let's do a startup. Okay, so we're going to db2 start and start the instance. So let's take a look at the services. What port is going to listen? I think now default is in old days, the default port is 50,000. Now the default port is 25,000. Okay, so We're gonna run a IBM provided command called db2 sample. Okay, we're gonna run this command and create a sample database. So this db2 sample just a simple command. db2 provided basically they run create a database name sample and then load sample, create a sample table and load some sample data. It's typically the like HR schema, similar in or Scott schema in Oracle, and some similar ones in the SQL Server world. Okay, so create database, it should take a minute to something like that. Okay, so let me just pause. Oh, so it's almost finished. Just give a few seconds. So you see create the database, connecting the database, creating table. So it's finished. So let's do a connection. So I'm the instance owner. I don't have to provide a password to connect. So I'm going to db2 connect to the database name as db2 sample. Okay. So after that, let's do a quick. So if we do a db2 list to tables, this is all the table owned by this user. This is the instance owner. So you can see have tables, T as the summary table, A is alias, V is view. Okay, so we have like 47 total object. So at this moment, we finished. It looks like it's pretty smooth. The reason is in 11.5.9 compare 11.5.8, there's very little change. So the only thing it's relative new and important, it is in 11.5.9 they started to support Linux 9 and Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, so that is a quick video for the db2 installation on Ubuntu 22.04. And for simplicity, I used the WSL2 as a Linux platform. Okay, so that's all for today.